Starting in first position. Demi-plie and stretch, rise up and lower. Demi-plie and stretch, rise up and lower. Grand plie, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Demi-plie and stretch, rise up and lower. Demi-plie and stretch, rise up and lower. No, I'm wrong. Hang on. Sorry. I was thinking about other things. That's correct for the first one, but then you go into second position and you go grand plie, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then you go in port de bras over to the side and flat back, and then you come into fourth position. And in fourth position, you do the same as first position. And then in fifth position, you're doing the same as second. So we're going demi-plie and stretch, rise and lower. Demi-plie and stretch, rise and lower. Grand plie, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So fifth position is the same as second. So you go grand plie, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then you've got a port de bras forward and recover. And you're going to rise and balance in Susu. So we go demi, stretch, rise, lower. Demi, stretch, rise, lower. Grand plie, recover, place in second. 2 grand plie and a port de bras. Demi, stretch, rise, lower. Demi, stretch, rise, lower. Grand plie, close into fifth position. Demi, stretch, rise, lower. Demi, stretch. No, what am I doing? Grand plie. Ah! Grand plie. And then port de bras forward. Oh. And recover and rise and balance. Oh, I hope you guys know it. Okay, here we go. Just make it up if you don't. Make it up as you go along. Okay, here we go. We're in first position. 7 and 8, and a demi and stretch, rise up and lower, and demi and stretch, rise up and lower. Grand plie, slow, 2, 3, 4, recover 5, 6, degage second and place in second, grand plie. 3 and 4. Another one, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Port de bras over to the side. All the way over, hold. Flat back, 5, 6, and 7 into fourth position. And demi and stretch. Rise up, lower. And demi and stretch. Rise up. Grand plie, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and degage and close in fifth. Grand plie. Grand plie. Port de bras forward all the way down. And rise and balance in Susu. Rotate the back legs, squeeze the legs tight. And lower down when you're ready. Crossing that back leg over, squeeze the back leg. And relax. All right, ladies, other side. Drop the pelvis down, lift up through the front of the waist. 7 and 8, and a demi and stretch, and rise and lower. Demi and stretch, and rise and lower. Grand plie, dropping the pelvis down, opening out the legs. Good. 5, 6, and Rest flat to second. And long plie. Put it right over to the side. Stretch it out, hold it there. And flat back. 6, 7 into forward position. And demi and stretch. Rise up and lower. And demi and stretch. Rise up and lower. And long plie, slow. Good. 5, 6, and dégagez, close fit. Long plie, 1. Press the heels forward into Lina. Press the heels forward. Yes, good girl, that's it. And put it right forward. Lengthen out the lower back. Recover. Rise and balance. Squeeze the legs strong. Shoulders down. And lift up and lower down with control. Good, and relax. Fifth position, 6, 7, 8. We lift off, just off the ground, rotate it in, not moving the hips at all, rotate out, close on 4. Then we tendu, plie, tendu, plie. Then just off the ground, side, rotate it in. It doesn't have to go completely flat, turned in, obviously, right? You're just going to rotate in as much as your hip does without anything moving, and then rotate it back out and then close behind. Side, plie, and side, plie. To the back. Same thing at the back. It might not turn in very much. That's okay. Keep the hips still. Rotate it out, close fifth. And back, and back. Then you've got long and up with a port de bras, side, and back. Then you go again. 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, and a 5, 6, 7, 8, and a side, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, and a 5, 6, 7, 8, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, times you 1, close fifth, 2, close fifth, and da, da, da. Okay? Lift it off, turn it in, turn it out, close fifth, then tendu plie, tendu plie. You repeat it in second, derrière, and then you've got derrière, devant, side, derrière, using your port de bras. Here we go. 6, 7, 8. Off, in, out, and close. Tendu. Press the plie. Use the feet. Really use the feet. And press the plie. And side. And in. Lengthen in. Rotate it out. Press out. And close. And out. And press plie. And out, and press plie, to the back, 1, and rotate it, and now stretch it long, and close, and back, lengthen the arm a little more, Angelina, yep, lengthen it in second, and the port de bras, derrière, and close, use the feet, press the turnout, and close, and side, shoulders down, and lift it up, turn it in, rotate it back out, rotate it, and close, good, tendu, through the foot, press the plie, and tendu, and plie, and side, and rotate it in, now rotate it out, inside that hip socket, good, and close, out, and press plie, and out, and press plie down, lift it up, and in, rotate it back out, stretch into that foot, and close, and out, 2 legs equal, turn out, and press, and use the bottom breath, lengthen it out, long, nice Angelina, up, and close, and side, lengthen heel forward, and close, and fingertips out, and good position, eyes lifted, lengthen the arms long, and relax. Other side. Seven, 8, and lift it off, rotate it in, now rotate the whole leg, out, 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 good Emma, and close, out, use the feet, press into the plie, and out, and plie, and side, up, and rotate, now show me that rotation inside that hip socket, good, and side, and press, and side, and press, good, and back, and in, now lengthen that leg long, stretch it behind the knee, and close, and out, and press plie, knees out, dropping the pelvis down, please, drop pelvis down, and back, lengthen the vertebra, and to long, and close, and side, stomach strong, and close, and lengthen, and close, again, up, and in, rotate out, squeeze that supporting leg too, and do long, plie, press that plie, and plie, and side, lengthen the arm in second, out, and press the plie, and out, down, good, and back, out, plie, out, and plie, and area, close, do one lift, and close, and side, and close, and back, and close, eyes lifted up, good ladies, and relax. Five and 6 and 7, 8 and 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Inside leg. 1, 2, 3. Up, down, to the back. 2, 3. Side. 2, 3. Inside leg derriere. Up, down, and first piqué. Close. First piqué. close, first piqué, close, first piqué, close, out, plie, passe, hold, sous, and lower down. Repeat it again. 1, 2, 3. Side, 2, 3. Inside leg devant. 1, 2, 3. Passe, pas. Just petit retires, both of those, okay? Then repeating in reverse. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Passe, passe. First piqué, close. First piqué, close. Make sure you're using the inside thigh to move the leg and keep the body still. There's 4 times that, right? Then outer second, plie, high passe, hold it there, 6, sous, and then hold down. Devant 3 times. Second 3 times. Inside leg devant 3 times. Passe, passe. Derriere 3 times. Second 3 times. Inside leg derriere 3 times. Passe, passe. First piqué, close. First piqué, close. Piqué, close. Piqué, close. Out. Plie, high passe. All right, here we go. We're on. We're dancing. Seven, 8. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Inside leg. 2, 3. Passe, passe. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Passe, passe. First piqué, close. Piqué, close. Piqué, close. Piqué, close. Out. Plie, passe, up. Sous, lift and down. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Up, down, and back. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Up, down. First piqué. Piqué, close. Piqué, close. Piqué, close. Passe up. Hold it there. Good. And then when you're ready, sous. Good. Keep it. Keep the balance. Good. Good girls. Well done. And then lower down. Back leg turned out as well. Good. Yeah. Well done. Make sure when you're going first piqué, close. I did mention it. Using the inside thigh and keeping the body really, really still. Can you have a look at that, please? Kind of looked weird on the video. It kind of started to slow down on that bit, so it was hard to tell what you guys were doing. PK, yeah, keep going from underneath the leg. It's gonna shoot out, yeah? Focus on that. It'll keep the hip down. It'll make it easier for your body to keep still if you focus on the inside thigh, the inside part of the leg, pushing out. Good. Okay, let's do the other side. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. Side, 2, 3. Devant, 2, 3. Passe, passe. Back, 2, 3. Side, 2, 3. Passe, passe. And first piqué. First piqué. First piqué. First piqué. Good. Out. Up. Position straight away. 6, sous, and down again. 1, 2, 3. Side, 2, 3. Devant, 2, 3. And back, 2, 3. Side, 2, 3. Derriere, up, and first piqué. Keep body still. Lengthen that arm in second. And out, and up. Passe. High demi points, please, ladies. Up on your demi points, up. Pull up on that supporting leg. Lift, lift, lift. Join in Susu when you're ready. Keep that balance, keep that body, keep that body. And come down. Back leg cross. Pull the back leg knee a little bit tighter, Angelina. See if you can pull that across. That's a go, so it like slots in behind. And relax. All right, moving on.
I got, in the beginning of the combination, I got this like shooting pain in the back of my right knee.
Okay.
So when I like went out and like stretched my foot, it would stretch my leg and the dégagés, it really hurt.
Does it feel all right now?
No.
No?
I don't know what happened.
Is it like hurting when you're walking?
A little bit, but it really hurts when I go like that, when I do the dégagés.
Okay. What about when you just, if you do the plie and a passe?
That was fine. I don't know why. It only hurts when I like stretch it.
That's weird. Try the next exercise. We're going to do the balance one.
Okay.
If you go up into passe with that as the supporting leg, how does it feel?
It doesn't hurt as much.
Okay, so see how you go with the next exercise and just take it one exercise at a time.
Okay.
And see how we go. You might need to ice it though. I don't know what would hurt at the back though. The back of your knee instead of the front. All right, we're ready? Did you have a question, Angelina? No? Okay. So we're doing our balance exercise. So we start from fifth and we go passe and then down and then a pirouette and down, passe and down, pirouette. And then we balance and hold for 8 counts. We do the same thing in second position. We do the same thing in fourth position. And then you open your arm to second and you turn your head to, I'm doing my right leg first, so I'm turning my head to the right, same way as my leg and my arm is. And then I go forward and I recover and then I go backwards and recover. Can you do me a favor? And after you've done the fourth position, when you open your arm to second, you're going to do that like quarter turn so that you're facing sideways to the bar. So you've only got one hand on the bar. Yep. And then you're going to go forward there and then recover and then go backwards. And you got to keep everything in position. Okay. Are we ready to try? Yeah. All right, here we go. Oh, I'm not ready. I need music. We do passe and down, pirouette up and down, lift up out of the supporting hip, and up and hold. We're balancing. Good balances. Good, 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 ladies. Then we go into second and passe and second pirouette. Second, passe, second, pirouette. And lift on the supporting hip, up, up, up on the supporting hip. Then we go to fourth and passe. Rotate the fourth and pirouette. Fourth and passe. Shoulders back, fourth and pirouette. Up and stay. Now open your arm to second turning and portograph forward. Recover up and portograph back. High demi-point, high demi-point. And recover. Susu. And lower down. Great position. Turn out the back leg and relax. Shake it out. The other leg. Make sure you really lift up out of on your supporting side, your supporting hip, whenever you're in a passe. Up on your supporting hip. Really lift. Okay, here we go, second side. And we go passe, place, and pirouette. And passe, and pirouette, up and stay. Balance, find your balance. Shoulders rolled back. Elbows lifted. Good, Emma. 6, 7, 8. Then we go second and passe. Second and pirouette. Second and passe. Second and pirouette. Stay. Here we go to fourth and up. Fourth and pirouette. Fourth and up. Fourth and pirouette. Stay. And turn. And photograph forward. Keep that turn out. Keep on a high demi point. Recover. And photograph back. All the way back. Keep that high demi point. Good. And recover. Susu. Squeeze the back leg tight. And lower. Lift up out of the waist. And relax. Shake it out. Rond de jambe. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 4 rond de jambe, 1, and then a double and single, and then a double. Oh, sorry. Port de bras and port de bras. 6, 7, 8. Then you've got off, 2, 3, 4, off, 2, 3, 4. Rond de jambe jeté and lift. Close into fifth position and then repeat in reverse. So we've got 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. Then a plie, lengthen out, plie, lengthen devant. Then off, it comes around, and off and around. And then 1 rond jeté, lift, hold it there, close into fifth. So single, double, single, double. Plie through first to devant, through first in a plie to arabesque on fondue. So that both of those are on fondue, right? And then you've got devant off, around. Keeping the turnout going past second. And then 1 rond jeté, close into fifth position and then repeat in reverse. 1 single, double, single, double. Fondue to the back, fondue to the front. Off, derriere, come around. Derriere, make sure the heel leads the way around. 1 rond jeté, and then close, and then that's it. Okay. All right, here we go. 7 and 8. Single, 1, 2. Single, 1, 2. Plie and position hold. Use the upper body and plie through first and on fondue extend and off, around, lengthen it around, off, lengthen it past second around. Good, rond jeté, lengthen it up, out, lift out, and close fifth. Reverse, single, and double, and single, and double, and plie. Now it's on fondue. Press the fondue, and through first, and press the fondue, and off. Heel comes around, and off. Heel comes around. Good, and rond jeté, up. And slowly close into fifth position. Eyes lifted. Pull that back knee tight. Squeeze that back knee. Angelina, lengthen the arms a little longer, sweetie. Longer. That's a go. And relax. Good. Shake it out. Move it around. Other side. Oh my gosh. I hope you guys can't hear that screaming. It sounds like my husband and my kids are at war. Okay, here we go. 6, 7, 8. And slow and quick, quick. Slow and quick, quick. Plie and port de bras up. And use the port de bras, use the extension with the arm. Extend the arm. Off, heel, pass second. Good. And off, pass second, rond. And good. Rond jeté up, open out, and close. Reversing. Slow, keep the body still, and quick, quick. And slow, and quick, quick. Plie, and extend out. And plie, and extend long, stretch into that leg. And off. Heel comes around. And off. Heel comes around, push. Good. And rond jeté, lift. And lengthen out of the waist. Lift up, 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 out of the waist. Hold it there. Lengthen the arms. And relax, guys. Shake it out. And we stretch out our quad and our hip flexors real quick. You're going to hold on to the bar, kneel down. If you want to put something in your knee, you can, but you shouldn't need to, I don't think. Kneel down and then slide the back leg out from underneath you so that the front leg is at a 90-degree angle. And then if you wanted to, the last class, some of them like lifted up the back foot and held onto that back foot. If you want to do that, you can. But you want to keep your hips going down so that you're still getting a stretch in your hip flexor and your quad. And hold it there for a minute. And then go into the splits on that leg. And then come out of that one. Do the same thing on the other leg. So hip flexor, quad stretch first, slide the back leg out so that your front leg's at a 90-degree angle and you're not like leaning forward on your front leg. If you want to grab onto your back foot, you can. If you don't, you feel like the stretch is better for you down, then that's fine too. I'm going to split. And then come out of that one. And we're going to move on. You're going to face the bar. Face the bar. I'm going to face you so you can see me, but you're facing the bar. Rise up on the introduction. Fondu to second on demi-point, double rond de jambe, and then double rond de jambe 2. Then fondu derrière to attitude. I'm using my right leg, so bring my right arm up in the attitude off, and then fondu allonge. Here's my bar here, right? Fondu allonge, and then pas de bourrée to 5th, and then turn to face the front. So here I am, right? So I've gone here, fondu to second, double rond, fondu to attitude, fondu allonge, pas de bourrée to turn face the front, fondu to devant on demi-point, fondu to second, fondu to derrière, sous, and then turn to face the bar again. So now I've got my left leg in front. So I can do the second side. Fondu to second on demi-point, double rond, fondu derrière to attitude on demi-point with your same arm as the leg off, and then fondu allonge, and then pas de bourrée lift. Fondu to devant on demi-point, fondu to second on demi-point, fondu to derrière on demi-point, sous, and then turn and face back to the bar. So you've got rise up on the introduction, 6, 7, 8. Fondu to second on demi-point, double rond, fondu derrière, attitude, arm comes off, fondu allonge, pas de bourrée, turn open. Fondu, hang on, if you've been using your right leg then, you should have your right leg in front now. So you should go, put the right leg at the back, Emma. going in your allonge facing the bar. So you've gone allonge and then you go pas de bras, back, side, front. That's a go. Then you go fondu to the front, fondu to the side, all on demi-point, fondu to derriere, and then sous it. Now I've got my left foot in front. I'm going to leave it there when I turn back to the bar and lower down. So then I repeat it on the other side. Fondu to second, double rond, fondu, derriere to attitude, allonge, pas de bourrée, open. Fondu to devant, all on demi-point, fondu to second, fondu to derriere, sous, and then turn and face bar again. Okay? Are we ready? Rising up. Then we go fondu and second. Double rond. Fondu derriere, attitude lift. Arm up. Fondu allonge and pas de bourrée. Fondu devant. Fondu to second. Good going through attitude, ladies. Fondu and derriere. Squeeze that supporting leg. Sous. Squeeze the supporting leg, Angelina. And other side. Fondu and second. Double rond. Lift from the supporting side, please. Fondu derriere, attitude, lift. Lift the thigh. Fondu and allonge, press. And pas de bourrée. And fondu, stretch. And fondu, and stretch. And fondu. And sous. And turn. And lower down, fifth position. Pull that back leg across. Good. And relax. Yeah, ladies, there were some really nice moments. A lot of you were thinking, I could see you thinking about going through attitude to get to like an open position in the fondu, which was really nice to see. You remembering that, going through attitude out and then coming back through attitude. So that was really good. Some really good positions like the attitude derriere. Angelina, your back leg was stretched when you went into a allonge, which is great. So a lot of good things. I'd like you to focus a little more on supporting legs. And by that, I mean a little more, some of you turn out on supporting leg and then most of you pulling the knee in the supporting leg. So let's do the fondu devant second derriere, right? So you go down and then when you go out into the position, make sure that the leg is fully stretched. That pull supporting leg, pull it tight. Yes, make sure it's stretched long, yeah, in any of the positions. Angelina, you're still, for the devant, sweetie, you're still like letting the working leg hip come forward too much. You don't need to do that. You've got so much turnout. Do you know what I mean? Like, go down into the fondu devant and really keep the right hip back. Fondu devant, sweetie, devant. And then go stretch. It's when you stretch the leg. Now keep the right hip back, right hip back, right hip back. Pull the right hip back. Oh, she disappeared. Thank you, sweetie. Try again. Now, if you've got the right leg up, which I think you do, then you're going to have the right hip pulled back. That's a go. Yes. So it's square. That's a go. Yeah. You don't need to like. Usually people twist because they don't have a lot of turnout. You don't need to do that, right? You've got lots of turnout. So yeah, keep that back. Supporting leg stretches, and we're going to do it one more time with the music, kiddos. It was good though. Here we go. Face the bar to start. 6, 7, 8. Fondu down. and second, rotate the leg, double rond, lift on the supporting side, lift on the supporting side, fondu derriere, and stretch attitude, fondu allonge press, and pas de bourrée, and fondu, here we go, and devant, keep that hip back, good, fondu, nice, and second, pull the supporting legs, kids, and high demi-point grace, and susu, stretch it to susu, and turn, other side, fondu, and second, double run, not too high, double run, get that turn out, squeeze that turn out, fondu, good, and stretch the attitude, and allonge, press, good, and pas de bourrée, and fondu, devant, and good, Angelina, so much better, Sonia, well done. Second, fondu, and arabesque, nice, Emma, and susu, and lower down with control, squeeze it across, good, well done, ladies, relax. Right, we're moving on to a super fun one. Right, you're gonna develop your little leg up and place it on your bar. Peace, you might have to work out how to do this one with a chair. I think Anna managed it, so you should be okay. You're gonna play, it's gonna be in second position, your leg. Leg's gonna be in second position, yeah. And then you're gonna port a bra over your leg. Hold on to your little foot and pick it up. Thus becomes the challenge piece, getting close enough to your chair. Pick it up, Grace. 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 So we pick it up and we hold it there and we hold it there and we hold it there and then we let go and it slowly comes down and then you have 4 counts to relax. And then we do the other side. We're going to do it 3 times on each side. Peace, if you want to just stick to the same leg 3 times and then switch afterwards, you can if that's easier. That's what Anna did before earlier. Everyone else should be okay to keep switching legs, I think. So you go développé 1, 2, 3, 4. You place it down nicely on the bar. Then you come up and over, 6, 7, 8. Then you pick it up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then you're holding it there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you're letting it go. And it magically just comes down slowly and you have 4 counts to relax. Question?
Do you pick up your leg with like the opposite hand?
Yes. And you can do it either flex foot or pointed foot. It's up to you. And then if you, yeah, keep going. Can you do it? It's a go. Yep, keep hold of the supporting leg when you do it. Good girl, that's it. And then, how are you going, Grace? Yeah, come on, pull it up, keep going. That's good. You're fine. You're good, Emma. Peace, you're good. Okay, so we're going, okay, we're going, here we go. We're gonna do it 3 times and then we'll stop and then 3 times, okay? 7 and 8. We développé 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, place 4. We put a bra up and over. 6, hold it there. 7 and 8. Slowly pick it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Emma, make sure you're holding onto the supporting leg, please. The top of the leg. Hold it there. 1. Hold it there. hold it there. Keep holding, Angelina. Hold on to your foot. 5, 6. Keep going, Grace. 7 and 8. Now we let go. Let go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and have a rest. 5. Shake it out if you need to. And we go again. Develope 1, 2, 3, 4. Photograph up and over. Stretch it out. Now you pick it up. Try and straighten up your body as much as possible. Good. Hold on to your supporting leg from the top of the leg and don't lean forward too much. Slowly bring it down. Let go. Let go. Slowly it comes down. And we shake it out. Shake it out. Good, Angelina. And we go one more time, ladies. Last time. Develope. 2, 3, 4. And we go up and over. Stretch it out long. Now you've got 8 counts to get up there and then 8 counts to hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold on to your supporting legs. 7. And we're holding for another 8 counts. Stay. 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, Grace. 6. Come on, Grace. 7. And 8, and we're letting go. 1, 2, stretch into that foot. 3, 4, 5, 6. Really nice turn out there, Angelina. Good. And shake it out, shake it out. Move it around, check it out. Do what you need to do, and then we're going to do the other side. Okay, second side, here we go. Develope 1, 2, 3, 4. We go up and over. Hold it there. 8 counts to come up and then hold it for 8 counts. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Better on that side, Grace. Now you've got 8 counts to hold it. And then slowly down. 2, 3, 4. Relax. Shake it out. 6, 7, and 8. And again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put a rock. 5, 6, 7, and 8. And try again. 7. Now you're gonna let go. Let go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And shake it out. Shake it out. And go again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whatever. Up and over. 6, 7, and 8. And up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold it there for another 8 counts. Keep holding your supporting leg. a drink, and then we're going to come into the center. Stretch out what you need to stretch out, and we're going to come into the center. Well done. Mm. Do better. Oh, legs. Okay. Going back on. We start in 5th position. 5 and 6 and 7, 8. Going back one, Devon, and close, Devon, and close, passe, and place, pirouette, and 5th, Devon, and close, Devon, and close, passe, and place, pirouette. To the side, and close, and side, and close, and side, and close, and side, and close. Then a slower passe, and place down, and a slow, hang on. I was gonna say slower turn, but you don't, it's not a slower turn, it's just, you have more time. 6, 7, and 8, then you go on the other side. Devon, and close, Devon, and close, passe, and place, pirouette, and up, and close, and up, and close, passe, and place, pirouette, to the side, and close, and side, and close, side, and close, and side, and close, and passe, and place, and pirouette, and place. So you got more counts on the last one.
Can you repeat the sequence in second?
Yeah, it's just 2. The first one, you use the front foot first, and it's going to close back and then front, and then the back foot's going to close front and then back. That's all it is.
Okay.
Yeah. Go one more time. 5 and 6 and 7, 8. Devon, and close, Devon, and close, passe, and place, pirouette, down, and Devon, and close, Devon, passe, and place, pirouette, to the side, close back and side, close front and side, close front and side, close back and passe, place, pirouette, 6, 7, 8. Then you're going on the other side. Okay? All right, lovely ladies, let's do it. Here we go. Was it a balloon? Nice. Okay, here we go. 5th position. 7, Devon, Devon, passe, and place, pirouette, and Devon, close, and Devon, close, passe, and place, pirouette, to the side, close, and side, close, and side, close, and side, close, and passe, place, pirouette, up, 6, 7, and nice turn, Grace, close, passe, place, and up, down, and passe, close, passe, what am I talking about? Up, I'm distracted by Grace's dog. I'll tell you why in a minute. And side, and close, and side, close, side, close, and side, close, and up, and place, and up, 6, 7. Hello, puppy. Grace's dog that entire time was like sitting right behind her, just staring at you. Grace just like, what are you doing? And then at the end, he was finally like, nope, I gotta come say hi.
He keeps barking at me and I'm telling him to wait and he's getting really upset at me.
Right. Pirouettes. I'm so sick of pirouettes with everyone. We're being like, you just need to do them. Just stick everything together with super glue. Like, just do it. Like, Angelina, you've got a really good like passe position. You've got your balance. Everything should be working. It's all there. But for some reason in the pirouette, we don't actually get there. And I just want you to get there and then just super glue it and then just come down. That's it. It's that easy. Go. Have a little practice go of the pirouettes. I know it's weird on like weird floor. I get it. And it probably feels like slippery and everything. Yeah, okay, so the problem is your little arms, Angelina, are not, are like sort of moving. They do like this motion or something. There's little tiny, tiny movements you're doing, which is screwing up your whole pirouette. You need to just like get rid of them and just like super glue. Just stay. Yeah, no movement. Grace, your little movement is your little leg here. The passe foot just kind of hovers sometimes and moves, right? Every little shift that you do, like you shift your pinky finger and you've shifted weight placement. That's a problem with pirouette, right? Everything you move makes it more difficult. And then stick the foot on the leg. Stick it there. Don't just like have it hovering around and never land. That was better. There you go. Double. There. Keep going. Do the left side too. I see a lot of right turns. Try the left side. Not bad, Emma. Pretty good. Pretty good. Oh, Angelina. I want to double on the left. Oh, that was a nice one, Emma. There you go. That was one. That was a good one. That's better, but end in 5th position, sweetie, for this exercise. End in 5th position. Otherwise, you'll get to the exercise and you'll be all thrown off. You see what I mean about that working leg, Grace? Started to move. And then the other thing I want to say before we go again quickly is that second position. When you're going into second, we need more length on the, so say, oh, there's the balloon again. What's going on? I'm going to say I don't hate it though, because it's this nice pop of bright yellow color on my screen, which is really nice. I kind of like that. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. Okay. Anyway, back to the exercise. We need to lift on our supporting side. So say I'm lifting my left leg, the right side needs to be completely lifted when we're doing our legs in second. Okay, so you got to go from underneath, switch from underneath, but then lift the supporting side. Have a little go of seconds, Angelina. Lift the supporting side in second. Don't tilt too much. Yeah, I mean, there's no one lifting from your quad, which is really nice to see, right? None of you are lifting from your quad anymore, which is great. But we're still slightly tilting when we do it. So you just need a little bit more lift. That was lovely, Peace, I must say. That was really divine. Just make sure that you're not tilting. Okay, here we go. We're going to do it again. I feel like we're getting off course. We're talking about dogs and balloons and tilting, and it's just a bit crazy right now. Here we go. Let's try and bring it back together to end the class. Okay, we're on. And devant, close, devant, close, and passe, place, pirouette. And devant, close, devant, close, and passe, and pirouette. And side, close, and side, close. Stretch that foot in second, passe,
Her phone just died. She just
Okay. You guys have got to get your chargers organized. You should see me. I've got like 60 chargers here. I've got a charger for everything. Oh, there's that pop of yellow. Thank you, Emma. All right, we're going to end on an adage. Are you all mad at me? Yeah, I know. I thought you might be. But we're going to end on an adage anyway. Ugh. Okay. I'm going to start with this foot, which I hope looks like you're. You're going to start with your right foot in front, and then chasse to the corner and lift into arabesque. So you're quasi, right? And then you're going to pivot towards your supporting leg, turning your back leg into attitude. Grace, swap arms so that you've got the same arm as your back leg. Yep. So we pivot around 6, 7, and then we place it down in 4th. So I've just done a full turn, right? And then I pirouette in attitude, around, and then I fondue in attitude, and I pas de bourrée to 5th position. That's it. See, it's not that cruel. Then we go chasse and lift, and we pivot around 6, 7, 8. Then we place, then we pirouette, and we fondue in a lunge, and we pas de bourrée to 5th. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here we go. Final exercise of the night. Start in 5th position. Chasse, chasse, and arabesque, lift, and pivot. Other arm, Emma, swap arms. Let's go. 6, 7, 8. Place, pirouette, up, lower, fondue, weight forward, 6, pas de bourrée, 7, and 8. Chasse, forward, and lift, and pivot, 7, and 8, and place, and pirouette in attitude, fondue in a lunge, and pas de bourrée to 5th position, and hang on a second. Let's go with the exercise again. Did your phone die?
Yeah, my iPad died. It might die again. I don't know. I have it plugged in. It's at 1%. So
Okay. We've only got 5 minutes anyway, so hopefully it'll last for 5 minutes.
okay.
What was I gonna say? Grace, your dog is really annoyed at us, and I apologize. Right, let's go can we go through the exercise real quick, and I'll give you corrections as we go through it for Angelina. So you're gonna start quasi with your right foot in front. You're gonna chasse en avant and lift to arabesque. Now, when you lift to arabesque, girls, make sure, and then you lift into your attitude, make sure I have that nice attitude that I saw at the bar. Then you're gonna change and pivot towards your supporting leg in attitude. You've got the same arm as the back leg, Emma. You changed that, so that's fixed. Pivot all the way around a full circle, Angelina, to end up back where you were. Full circle, keep going, sweetie, keep going. That's a go. To end up here, back to quasi. Then you're gonna place in 4th, and then pirouette in attitude, and then fondue a lunge, and then pas de bourrée to 5th. Chassé 1, 2, lift to arabesque 3, 4, then change to attitude on 5, 6, 7, 8. Place down and pirouette in attitude. Other way, hang on, wait. You're going to place down and you're going to turn towards the supporting leg. Yep, attitude single, and then fondue allonge, and then pas de bourrée. The attitude, make sure that your weight is forward enough, like bring your body forward and have your arms in front of you. Don't have your arms behind you, otherwise you'll have real trouble trying to stop because your weight will be too far back. So be careful of that. And yeah, then the attitude position in the pivot itself, lift the thigh in attitude, okay? Angelina, are you okay, or do you want me to go one more time? You good? Okay. All right, let's try it again, guys. Chassé forward, 1. Lift to arabesque, 3, 4. Pivot, attitude, pivot around, 7, 8. Place down, bring the body forward, and attitude up, and fondue allonge, hold, 6, pas de bourrée, good, nice. Chassé, 1. 2, lift to arabesque, hold, and attitude, lift the thigh a little more, Emma. 7, don't drop the thigh, lift it up, and place. Now bring your weight forward into the attitude, good, fondue and allonge, and pas de bourrée. Let's go again. Chassé, down, and lift and hold, and pivot, and place, and up. Fondue and allonge, arms forward, hold, and then pas de bourrée. Last time we go chassé, and lift, and pivot, place, body forward, lengthen the body forward, and attitude, and fondue and allonge, press, good, nice, and pas de bourrée, and lengthen the arms long, good, and relax. Well done. I think we've got a minute. Have we got a minute? We do. Have a minute to stretch. Stretch something that needs stretching. If you need to switch legs, switch legs. Or if you want to switch positions. And then come out of that, and we're all done. Thanks, guys. Well done. Make sure if you feel like your injuries or your little nipples are still hurting, right? Your little bits and pieces are still hurting, then make sure you ice them now. Yeah, after class. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank
See you on
you.
Wednesday.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.